What's going on, guys? TJ Blaze, MGN Gaming, and welcome to the new YouTube series where we will be playing the new NFL 2K24 mod on PC. Shout out to the guys that developed this mod. It is a masterpiece. All right, we're going to be rebuilding a team of my choice. Can't wait to get into that. But here's what I want you to do first. I want you to go grab you a nice big glass of juice. I want you to go grab you a bag of chips, maybe fix you a little Subway-sized sandwich, right? And I want you guys to embark with me on this quest. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as
Now,
these
in
cats.
this series, we will be rebuilding the Houston Texans on this beautiful, might I say, beautiful mod created by Lost Soul and the entire modding community that has helped develop this game on 2K5. Shout out to those guys. I will link the link to that video on how you can play this game in 2024 in the description of this video. But I have to say, I've played this mod a few times last night and even this morning, and I have to say, man, I'm blown away. Shout out to those guys for taking the time to really create a masterpiece. All right, so I currently live in Houston, Texas. My expectations for the Houston Texans last year was, hey man, at least win about 7 or 8 games, and you know, nobody get any significant injuries. We were 3-13 coming off of the 2022 season. We didn't really know where we were going in terms of quarterback. We didn't know if the Texans were going to keep Davis Mills and make him obviously the franchise quarterback. And I think once we picked up D'Amico Ryans as the head coach, I think the culture kind of shifted instantly. With CJ Stroud, I saw his college highlights. I have to be honest, I was a little iffy, but after seeing, you know, the first few games, I think it was in the preseason when I was like, I don't know if he got it, man. He's kind of he looks like he's scared in the pocket. He's got happy feet. He's not making really good decisions. But what he was able to do from week 1 of the preseason to, let's just say, week 2 or 3 of the regular season, and the development and the skills that he gained during that time as a starting quarterback for the Houston Texans, it was unreal. You know what I mean? Just what he's able to do and how fast he's able to learn and develop. I mean, we're having him in the same conversations as Patrick Mahomes, the Josh Allens. You know what I mean? The Tom Brady's. Why are we even having a conversation about a rookie quarterback with some of the greats? I think the roster is A1. It's something to develop on. Obviously, Will Anderson, third pick. I think we traded up to get him. Probably the best defensive player in that draft. And he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. My secondary, as I said, Griffin. I probably should put Stingley on the opposite side. I like Petrie as strong safety, but I really think Stingley is obviously a better player than Shaquille, I think his name, Shaquille Griffin. We got a decent secondary, man. I mean, it's not gonna stop too many of them high-powered teams back-to-back games, especially if we start developing injuries. But I think we have a really solid team, offensively and defensively. So should be interesting to see how things shape out once we start actually playing this game. All right, so let's take a look at the roster that will be starting in this series. I will say, as far as player likeness and the player profiles and stuff like that, it's gonna look pretty pretty awesome. But there is a caveat. Obviously, some of these players we can't actually get the face scans for, but what the modding community did for this game in particular, they did kind of create some of the players' faces, as you probably can see in some of these guys' faces. See, let's look at Brock Purdy real quick. Some of these guys' faces do kind of look like them, and it's, well, probably not Brock Purdy. Let's try to find another guy. Let's see. I think they brought, yeah, Joe Burrow looks exactly like Joe Burrow in real life. And what they did was they put Joe Burrow's face in Photoshop and created a texture and put it on this particular player model. So it's pretty cool how they went about and created player likenesses. I'd say the overall system in this game is very different than Madden, but I did go through the entire roster to kind of see certain players like Joe Mixon, just because of his speed and his agility. All the running backs, for that matter, will have a pretty high overall. But it just, I feel like it's close to what you're gonna see in the real life. Let's just take a look at the entire roster here. I don't want to take too much time, but I feel like the player roster is pretty similar to what we're gonna see on at the end of 2023 season. Playoff teams are a little bit higher overall, based off of what that player did in the regular season. You will see a bump in their rating. Obviously, the Chiefs are one of the best teams in the AFC. Patrick Mahomes, probably the best player, quarterback, for that matter. But I'm super excited. I think the roster was pretty close to what you see. CD Lamb looks pretty awesome. I can't wait to really just get into this game. All the jerseys are updated. The textures on the jerseys, as you can probably see. Let's go look at the Texans real quick. I really love how they took their time with texturizing the jerseys, the logos, some of the broadcast elements, as you guys can see at the top right. You got the NFL, CBS, and really depends on what I put into the mod to reflect what I want in the game. You can actually do that without even jumping out of the game. Something called generic mod enabler. Like literally, as I'm playing the game, I can change the presentation elements, the textures. So it's going to be really, really awesome to kind of see what I can do with this mod. With all the presentation elements that I can bring into sports games. But let's take a look at the Texans real quick. As you can see here, Lamar Jackson. I'd say Lamar Jackson probably needs to be 100 overall, but hey, let's go ahead and give him that quarterback wristband. I think that's his signature right there. But let's take a look at the Texans. All right, so Texans roster, Laremy Tunsil. As you can see, the jerseys. If you played NFL 2K5, you know that these jerseys aren't in the game, but that's the battle red jerseys, and that's essentially what you can play with in the game. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm super excited. CJ Stroud, 86 overall. He's not gonna look exactly like CJ Stroud, but I think that's pretty close to it. And I can't wait. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Check out the franchise settings. So weekly preparation is going to be on. I want to get that full immersion, right? Something we've been missing in Madden. Madden 24 kind of put us in a little bit of an immersion kind of before and after games. Got to kind of be careful on who you have and what type of practices you're giving your teammates. That could dictate how they play and their injury status. But that's something that was in the game in 2004, and 20 years later, we're just now getting it again as a new feature. Kind of feel like it's being a little bit left on the back burner, but as a simulation player, as myself, I like stuff like that. First person football is going to be off, obviously. Fantasy draft, I hate that. Customized league, I'm going to put that on just in case I want to kind of make some changes like to the division, but I doubt it. Preseason games, I'm going to put on. Trade deadline, obviously on. Owner firing, we're going to keep that off. Edit rookies on. So draft players, I want to have full control over everything that is being done to my roster. So we're going to leave all of that on player. All right, so saying customized league, we're obviously not going to change anything right now. Maybe in the future. All right, so let's go to the Texans. Texans are 87 overall, offense 87, defense at an 82. but I think we'll be okay. I played this game a few times. It is definitely different than Madden, but I think we'll be okay. I'll take a look at the settings and the difficulty so you guys can see I'm not playing on rookie or some shit. Franchise status. So we got the goal for D'Amico Ryan, since I'm the owner. I'm gonna need the homie to go ahead and win more than 8 games. I know I'm controlling the sticks, but you know what I'm saying? He's the one that's gonna be in charge of making sure we hit that on a regular basis. So at least 8 games. I think in the NFL that's above 500 or at 500 in this season. So at least put us in position to try to get into the playoffs, improve the team's pass defense. We got some really, really good hitters out there. Jimmy Ward, Stingley. We got Petrie still out there. So that secondary is going to be nice. They're young. They're ready. We may need to make some changes to the cornerback opposite of Stingley, but I think we have a really, really good secondary to kind of build off from. Our first and second level defensive line and the linebackers are decent. I think we do need a few more hitters at linebacker, but I think we'll be all right. Secondary goal is to achieve a rank at least 25 in the league. Obviously, in terms of power rankings, we're currently sitting at 30. Let's take a look at. Now, I don't think the contracts are gonna be all that updated. Yeah, I don't think all of this is right. Obviously, this is still using the later kind of salary system that has been long gone in the NFL, but we'll try to make sure we keep, some of these key players. Obviously, Nico Collins is one of those guys that we're going to keep. We got $4 million in cap space. Our salaries is $76 million. Jesus. Obviously, we want to keep Jalen. Tank Dell is one of those players we're definitely going to want to have to re-sign. Case Keenum, probably can let him go. Really depends on how Stroud does health-wise, because I believe that's probably my second best quarterback besides Mills. I'd rather run with Case, to be honest with you. Okay, let's take a look at free agency. What do we have in free agency? They don't got a lot of cap space. And that's definitely not in game plan. It's a front office. Are we even able to sign free agents right now? Let's check the email. Welcome to the Houston Texans organization. I'm really excited about the 2004-2005 season, and I'm pumped to see how you handle things. As per our agreement, you'll be handling everything from game day decisions to contract negotiations. This is from the owner. So I guess I'm the coach. I'll be playing D'Amico Ryans, whatever. It'll be up to you to steer this ship. I'm sure you're as ready to get going as I am. So keep an eye on your incoming emails and get these guys ready to play. Love it. If you need some help with things, feel free to turn things over to your staff by visiting franchise options. Not doing that. I don't want them to make any changes to this roster. I'm trying to build a Super Bowl caliber team. We trying to take over. Just in case something seems a bit hazy, you can look up info on anything you're curious about in our company handbook. That's interesting. Oh, so it's just the table of contents or the settings. I'm good, man. I think I'm ready. I'm ready, coach. Let's see where we are. Oh, nothing to see there. Steam standings are pretty. Everybody's in first place right now. All right, so before we start the regular season, let's go ahead and see what has happened during the preseason. Check this out.
This is SportsCenter.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Colts squeeze out a 4-point victory. Number 19 pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Chiefs beat the Jets. In upstate New York, Buffalo, we had the Bills narrowly coming out on top by 5. Over at Gillette Stadium, we had the Patriots lose by a 12-point margin. The Vikings erupted for 400-plus offensive yards in their victory at New Orleans. Number 10 hauled in over 150 yards receiving and helped his Dolphins beat the Panthers. Falcons, Raiders. Number 10, calling signals at his own 40-yard line, rolls, then fires a slant. Look at him go. He could go all the way. 60-yard score. The Raiders go on to win this by the final score of 51-21. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. Jenkins is arguably the biggest name on this list. A hairline fracture of the arm is the initial report, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for 6 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Down in Dallas, in the Lone Star State, we had the Cowboys walk away with a 6-point victory. Over at Edward Jones Dome, we had the Rams lose by a 12-point margin. The Eagles erupted for 400-plus offensive yards in their victory at the Lincoln Financial Field. Montgomery pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Lions beat the Bears. Broncos, Seahawks. Number 16 is always a guy to look for when you're at the 10-yard line, as they are right now. Here's the snap, the lob, touchdown. The Seahawks win this one by the final score of 27-21. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Good stuff, man. Every time I see that, bro, I get goosebumps, because if they were able to do that back then, it shouldn't even be a problem now. Like, we ask for the small things in Madden, and we don't even get it. So, great presentational element right there. You can check out the weekly recaps, and we're going to do that for each episode. But let's go ahead and jump into the regular season. All right, so we got the Los Angeles Chargers week 1, arguably, probably, as far as overall, one of the best teams in the AFC. Definitely going to be a test, but I think we'll be all right. CJ Stroud, coming off of his rookie year, played really, really well. Hopefully he can come in and really establish himself in the first game of the season against a powerhouse like the Los Angeles Chargers. He has a really great receiving core around him. Nico Collins, Robert Woods, obviously Tank Dell is back. So we should be able to stretch the field. We got to get going on the running game, though. We struggled in the preseason, especially in the first week of the season against the Arizona Cardinals. Really couldn't get anything going, got blown out. But that was a preseason. That's what we prepared for. We figure out what we're doing wrong, and we should be able to get things started, hopefully on the right track against the Chargers in week 1. All right, real quick, let's take a look at the week 1 matchups. Got the Colts going against the Patriots, Jaguars against Buffalo. Should be a really good game there. Detroit against Chicago. Baltimore playing against the Cleveland Browns. Miami Dolphins squaring up against the Tennessee Titans. Should be a really, really good game there. Dallas Cowboys against Minnesota. Dallas has been really, really good. I think they were 4-0. So was the Eagles. And another team that went 4-0 in the preseason. Definitely going to be tough to stop. Cowboys went 4-0 as well. And then the Raiders are probably one of those sleeper teams that we're going to definitely pay attention to. They went 4-0 in the preseason and outdid everybody they played against. But we'll see. I mean, the regular season is, what we play for. We play for keeps in the regular season. So we'll see what we can do. So I'm not going to go into too much of the settings. We're going to keep the same settings as we had in the preseason. But I do want to make some changes to the depth chart. I got Minchie right here at second string. He should be kind of in the back, maybe third string. Nino. I got Brown there, but I want to put Tank Dell at the number 2 behind. I mean, I could put him at the number 1. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's put him at number 1, Robert Woods at number 2, then Nico Collins on the right side. I'm going to start Singletary. It seems like he runs a little bit harder than Pierce. A little bit faster as well. Defensively, I think we're going to keep everything the way it is for this matchup against the Chargers. They have a really, really good defense. We definitely want to make sure we're ready to go. We're ranked 23rd in the NFL, but I'll keep you guys updated on all the other games around the league. But let's go ahead and get prepared for the Los Angeles Chargers matchup.
Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, success has been hard to come by in San Diego, a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than its team has been to. Can the Bolts catch lightning in a bottle here? San Diego, Houston, now!
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Reliance Stadium. Peter O'Keefe is next to me in the booth, and Peter, we've got a couple of offensive powerhouses down on the field.
No doubt about it, Dan. We could be in for a high-scoring game today. Number 10 is one of the bigger quarterbacks in the league, and that allows him to see the field and to shrug off some would-be tacklers in the backfield. I'll tell you what, Dan, his teammate isn't too shabby either. Number 7 is one of the premier receiving tight ends in the league. He's built like a rock, but his soft hands make him a great receiver. A talented duo to be certain. They just might make the difference out there.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin. The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
Let's go, baby.
Number
15 Week 1
kicks it off to begin the game. Davis catches it back at the 2.
To that outside. Let's go. Let's go. Good stuff.
Davis received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
All right. Gotta stop the run.
Number 30.
Ekeler, one of the best running backs in the game.
Second down. Number 30.
Ekeler gets out. Oh my gosh. Petrie misses the angle, and Ekeler is in the end zone. Wow. Second play of the game.
Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no better way to cap off a play than like that.
Wow.
Better than points, Dano.
2-yard line.
Oh, man, holding on to the ball too long there.
The sack way back at the 16.
Wow.
The line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Yeah, nice little run game there.
Number 26 will get the carry on second down and searches for a hole.
Number 26 is a real good back.
Oh, bro.
Davis makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Put that in the air, dude.
Fourth down coming up.
Make a stop. Let's go.
He's well short of the marker.
Let's go.
That will bring up fourth down. Grabs the fastball over the middle, and he will
gotta
be short
go for
of
it,
the
dude.
first down. He's got such a vice-like grip. It's got to
He
be hard to
stopped
break out of his
him.
grasp,
Oh,
even
God.
when you're one of the slipperier runners.
Absolutely.
Number
He stopped him.
26 will take the handoff and
Didn't get it. But they gave it to us. Holy crap, he did not get that, bro. They might challenge that. Oh, I don't think they're going to challenge it. Oh, they're challenged.
doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Yo, Hardball. No.
Challenging the spot of the ball.
Don't do
This
it.
is their first challenge of the game.
He didn't
and
get
even if
it.
they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Oh, my gosh. He did not get that first down, bro.
As we watch the replay here, look for where the ball is when he's tackled. Remember,
Oh,
all he
they
needs
stopped
is
him,
one knee to be
cuz.
down.
Bosa wasn't playing. Oh, they stopped him.
After review, the call on the field is overturned.
Oh, no, dog, no, man. This
Oh,
motherfucker.
look at those numbers. That's how to
Man,
get
them
it
numbers
done on the ground.
are definitely padded.
Challenge this one.
Why is he
and
wide
it's
open?
well past the markers for a first down. It'll be second down.
Double.
What you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Bro, what is he doing? I'm
Number
pressing
30
square for the
gains 5
tackle.
on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Gotta get a stop here. Gotta get a stop.
Number 30 scores it for a third time in a row and is dropped short of the marker.
All right,
Fourth
let him
down
kick the field goal.
Number 1 made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his second tackle so far. Fourth down, 3 yards to go.
Oh, he missed it.
11
No, he got
kicks
it.
from 37 yards
Down
out
10,
and
man.
Puts it
It's a really
straight
good team,
through
bro.
the uprights and good.
Really, really good team.
Number 11 takes the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright.
Start at their own 20-yard line.
Wide open. Good catch. Good pitch. Let's go. Let's go, hurry up.
Down and a whole lot more.
Let's go, hurry up. Let's put Dale on a slot there. That's one.
Number 7.
Oh, gotta catch that. Gotta catch that, Nico.
Down. Down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Bro, he's open. I just can't throw him the ball. I have no time.
The Chargers send in 3 guys. Everybody else is backing.
Bro,
coverage,
come
and
on.
they
He's
still
wide
get their
open in the
man.
middle of
Nice
the field.
play.
Number 30 gets
get out
the
there.
ball and takes it upfield.
Gotta get a stop. Good stop there. Let's go. I think Dale has to be the option. He's open. Oh, good catch, Nico. Let's go, hurry up.
And he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Let's see if we can get him again on this streak. It's open.
Number 7 throws a beauty to the right side. And it's intercepted. Tackled at the 32.
Hammer just read that perfectly. He just read that perfectly,
That's
bro.
perfect position.
Boy, that
Wow.
was a heads-up
Can't
play
throw
to
it
come away with his
twice.
first
Can't do the same
interception of the
thing
game.
Yeah, you gotta love D
over
like
and
that.
over again against this
The
defense, bro.
Chargers come out on the
Jesus,
field, and
man.
they're looking to extend their lead before halftime. They'll start at their 32-yard line. Number 30.
The moment we're only down 10.
Number 10 zips it to the
Oh,
left
wow.
sideline,
He's
and
gone.
it's caught at the 48, 20, 10, 5.
Up him at the 1.
Tackled, and the
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Mike Williams is
Just
going to make
ran
the
right
catch.
by my guy, bro.
number 30 gets the call on second down. The Texans will take a timeout. That's their second.
Hey, man, they're going 3 tight ends, 2 running backs. They're running the ball. I'm sitting in the house. I'm sitting everybody. I don't care. I'm sitting in the house. Oh, he threw it. Oh, good shit. Oh my God. Bro, that was very fucking smart. That was very smart, bro.
Number 10 throws right past the coverage.
Oh
into
my
his receiver's
gosh,
hands.
dude.
Nice.
We have to get something going here.
Close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it
Getting
out of the
something
end zone
going is
didn't
an
really pay
understatement.
off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
Don't know if I want to throw.
Texans offense is now on the field.
Oh, he's
and
open.
except for
Let's
a few
go.
big plays,
Let's go.
they really
To
can't
the
be happy
house.
with their passing
To
game
the
up to this
house.
point. We'll see
Let's
what they call on this
go.
drive as they start at the
Yeah.
20-yard line. Number 7 tosses it down the left
Hell of a
side,
throw,
and
hell
it's
of a
caught
catch.
for a touchdown.
Tank Dell for 6. Let's go. He's seen him open.
13 is going to make a great
Hey.
play right here.
Let's
Snags the
go.
football and then really
Love
turns
it.
on the juice.
Peter, this
Took it to the
touchdown
house,
was
man.
a very important one.
It was very important.
The Chargers
Best-
get their
best
offense
case
on the field
scenario
and will start this drive
Is we
at
just
their
stop
own
them from scoring
24-yard
any
line.
points. Come on.
Catches the hard
Petrie,
throw
that's you,
and
bro.
is
You've made
well
that play
past the
so
markers
many
for a
times
first
before.
down.
Come on now. Stop.
30 gets the call on first down, and
Gonna pinch the line.
number 10.
Oh
throws
God.
a heel
Oh
right
my
sideline,
fucking
and
goodness. That should have been a
the
pick,
Chargers
dude.
take
25 seconds left.
Number 10 showing off some precision passing out there, Dan. Clearly, he's exploiting the short game so far.
Bro,
and he's got 107
he's only missed
yards
one
and 1
pass.
touchdown.
That's crazy. Too hard. Back. Let's go. No more timeouts.
takes them even
They got
farther
none.
away from the
Let's
marker.
go.
It'll be
Let's go. No. He got it off.
Number 11 boots it from 50
That's
yards
tough.
out,
That is not
it's
realistic,
through the
bro.
uprights.
That is not realistic. Come on, man. They had like 3-4 seconds.
The whole ball here, and he needs.
Man, let me go in the locker room, chop it up with my team. Let's check out this halftime show.
Let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer.
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime numbers and look at the difference in time of possession. The Texans are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Number 30 on the carry here as they work the ground game. This is a nice run. A 67-yard touchdown for the Chargers. The Chargers get the first points of the game and go up by 7. After driving 22 yards on 5 plays, number 11 is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. Connect on the field goal. Texans now early in the second quarter. Texans down by 10. Number 7 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Texans on D. Number 3 is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Texans losing 10-0. Mike Williams came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 62-yard play that set up a Charger touchdown. The Chargers have opened it up and now lead by 17. Texans late in the second quarter. Number 13 was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. An 80-yard touchdown for the Texans. Chargers still late in the second quarter. Bolts leading by 10. Number 11 sets up for a long one here. He's got plenty of boot behind this one. It's through. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans are down at the half, 20-7. Time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time there can be no question. Number 13 has played outstanding. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
The Texans get the ball first this half, and they could use a score right out of the gates to get back into this one.
You said it, brother.
They currently trail 20-7. Let's get down to the field and the action.
I think the game plan has definitely shifted. We need to get Tank Bell the ball.
Update from ESPN's very own Susie Collins.
Early and often.
Play in the first half. He said we did give up a few big plays defensively, but that's going to happen sometimes. We just have to learn from our mistakes and come out even stronger. Always nice to see a coach who's optimistic. Guys, back to you.
That's crazy, dog.
Williams catches the left sideline and
definitely got that. It's insane. Definitely.
Dan, watch this play unfold. These guys are so talented.
It's out there.
Number 10 fires this one over the middle, and it's caught for the score.
Holding offense. Yes. Oh my God, bro. We needed that.
Number 30 gets the flag here.
Let's
check
see.
it out right now and see what happened. Yep, that's
didn't really need to
holding.
there,
the
but
refs were very right to.
Fourth down, 13 yards to go. Number 11 with the 44-yard attempt, and it's good. Number 26 picked up.
Number 26 has a great offensive line in front of him. They made that play happen.
Number 7 throws a bullet here, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the.
Number 3 intercepts the football.
Dude.
Let's take another look.
That is a stellar effort on the part of the defense.
58.
I don't know what else to do on offense, bro.
And just wallops the quarterback.
Losses in a row. Third down.
Why?
Number 15 catches the.
They are getting beat off of the line every snap, dog.
Number 10 throws a high, long one to the right, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Number 55 just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
The defense didn't budge on that play, and they force a 4th down. It's good. And a whole lot more.
Definitely. He's wide open. Has to be 6 points, bro. Oh, no.
Number 7 gets all.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Gotta get in the end zone, bro. Jesus. Thank goodness.
And gets in for the score. Defense comes out and will start this drive at their own 16-yard line.
Yo, are you kidding me?
Is at the 30. Breaks the tackle.
Number 30 sticks close to the sidelines and racks up a
that
bunch of
is
yards.
Insane, dog. Like.
Number 30 gets the call on 3rd down and heads wide right. He's in for the touchdown.
That's tough.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection.
Wow, missed tackle right
style.
there, bro.
There's no wasted motion.
It's crazy.
And
33
he's
to
stopped.
14
The
against
clock
the Chargers.
continues to rise. And that is going to do it for this one. The Chargers
Can't say
come out on
it was
top,
expected,
33
but
to 14.
you know,
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe,
this is one of the
this
better
is Dan
teams in the
Stevens
AFC,
saying
and
goodbye until next time.
we definitely have a long hill to climb.
All right, gang. Great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The Chargers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's start this on the first play from scrimmage in the second half. Number 9 shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. After driving 6 yards on 6 plays, number 11 would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. Connect for their 3rd field goal. Texans trailing by 16. Number 3 was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Bolts have it off an interception. Number 10 connected with his man on this one. That set up a 39-yard field goal. Bolts up 26-7. Number 7 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 27-yard play that set up a Texan touchdown. The Texans finally get on the board and are now down by 12. The Bolts come right back, already inside field goal range. Number 30 would find an opening here, and he was off. A 26-yard touchdown for the Chargers. Texans back by 19. Woods shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bolts come away with a win, 33-14. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Number 30 is on hand with Susie Culver. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You really came up big. You just made it look easy tonight. What gave you guys the edge today?
Man, to be honest with you, I really think someone's looking out for us today. We're just blessed to come up with this win. I'm just very happy and thankful that we come out on top, and now we have to look to keep on moving forward.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.
All right, let's take a look at some of the stats here. Obviously not the way we wanted to, walk away from this, but, it's something we could build on, and hopefully next week we can capitalize on. 14-33 at home against arguably one of the best teams in the NFL. Turnovers killed us. CJ Stroud just couldn't get it going this game. 8 for 17. Completed 47% of his passes, 206 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. I mean, you can't get anything. You can't win any games you're turning the ball over that many times. Justin Herbert was phenomenal, 12 for 14, 141 quarterback rating. That's crazy. I think the guy that definitely made our lives a living hell, Austin Ekeler, 29 carries, 193 yards, bro. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and drop your boy a like. In the next video, we'll go over what exactly went wrong in week 1. We'll go over some recap and figure out where the rest of the teams are after week 1 as well, and we'll prepare for week 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. But other than that, peace.